Alright, I went to go use this tractor yesterday, and for the first time it wouldn't start. 3 mice fell out of it while I was working on it. And I'm thinking that they got in there and shorted out some wires, so I gotta try and clean that up a little bit. And that, maybe the battery even died, I'm not sure yet. But I was able to jump it and at the starter and get it going. But let's dig into it a little bit and see if we can figure out what's going on. I got that front end bolted in there pretty good. A whole bunch of bolts going down with nuts on the bottom. Everything is nylon nut. If I can get that battery through that or not. Oh, yeah, she's weak. Right down to 0. It's funny because just last week I start everything at the property once in a while just to make sure it stays running. And I just had this thing running. Then I went to go use it on a job yesterday and wouldn't start. Well, let's see if we can get that battery out of there. Try and find that. I might have to special order the size, the group size of that. They look pretty clean. Well, I got a number on there. Not sure what group number that would translate to, but we'll go see. I gotta do some run around. I have a non-profit that I help the neighborhood with, so I have little collection boxes. I gotta go collect that, and I'll go check on the battery. And I think try and blow some of these leaves out of the way. We got a little bit of rain yesterday, so they're kind of wet, but I banged this around just enough to be able to get it on the truck to get it here so I could grind on it and hopefully get it where it's a little more functional. and smoother. Probably not the right way to fix this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There, like brand new. Alright, I got the clamps to somewhat hold, I believe. Battery's tight, it's not going to bounce around. Alright, before I button it all up, let's make sure it starts, make sure there's nothing, no other problems, I should say. Perfect. Oops, camera fell. Alright, I'll get this button back up and I'll try and order a new grill, I guess, or try and straighten it out later, but right now it's not happening. Yeah, see what happens? Mice. 3 of them fell out of this thing yesterday. I don't know. I'm going to try and leave it here where there is no mice, or very few, if any. But right now I need it out at the property because deer hunting, and this is a nice way to get the deer out of the woods and raise it up so you can gut it. Alright, a couple more panels and I'm done with this one. Backside they got the nice little spring clips. These little guys, you just twist them. But in the front they nut and bolt it with the 10mm. So trying to get in here yesterday was kind of a pain in the butt with no tools. We got 3/4 of an inch of rain last night, so not too worried about them starting on fire. too bad. Just a little burr on that one. That should be all right. Took a big maul, but I don't know, without heating that all up. Still trying to get in there to get that out, and it worked. I was able to hook onto it, so we're gonna call that good. Winter's coming. There we go. All right, on to the next project. Apparently, if you don't clip this or close it when you got the trailer on there and you load something, it can do that. Now I know. All right, let's get her fixed. Couldn't get at this one, but could get at that one, which is hidden. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it? It's not. I can't get on it. All right, mystery solved. Is metric. Must have been what somebody had that day. All the trailer connections, junction box, lights, everything is right behind here. So I'm trying to be careful. So I just got a call about the transmission for this thing. To get the right one, about $5,000 just for the transmission. About another $1,000 or so to install it. If I had a shop big enough to bring this in, where I wasn't outdoors, you know, I'd love to do it myself. But it is what it is. All right, let's get this. Let's gonna be pretty close to centered. A little more centered than it was. All right. So I never drive this in the salt. It's just a summer vehicle. So I'm not too worried about sealed connections. Oh, that's beautiful. And all the rest of them work too still. All right. For some reason, this little tiny town or village I'm in, 1,100 people, the DOT hangs out here a lot. So I gotta always keep everything up. All right, I think that's all for this one. But if you made it this far, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's like 99.9% of my viewers are not subscribers. So if you could help me get to that 1,000 mark. That's all. Thank you. Thanks for watching.